Do you happen to regret your decision and live somewhere where there's winter? Yeah, like I do. Hey, today I'm going to show you how to clean your windows and get all the salt off of it with just using household items. No fancy products here, guys. Even though this can also be a car detail channel. I swear we're going to use regular stuff. So the only thing we're going to be using today, sorry for the huge sunlight coming in right now. As you can see, I'm probably just blowing myself out right now. The only things we're going to be needing today are 2 buckets of water. Right now, just have each temperature, not exactly scalding hot, but you know, a little hotter than warm. One bucket's just gonna have regular everyday water in it, and the other one, we're just gonna put maybe like a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap in it. Nothing major, just enough to kind of give it a little bit of oomph, okay? Simple as that. Also, we're gonna be using 2 different kind of microfiber towels. Any kind of rags, whatever that you have at home, will work just fine. So obviously, put each towel in each bucket. Remember which bucket's which. And then we're gonna use the soapy water first to clean our window. Then we're gonna use this to rinse our window, and then we'll go from there. All right, so you grab your soapy water rag right here, and obviously you're gonna go over to your windows. Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, this is just waste, why don't you use glass cleaner? You're gonna be using a lot of glass cleaner. This is kind of gonna make things a little bit easier for you. Plus the Dawn dish soap will help break down everything that is on your windows itself. So it's just gonna be easier this way. As you can see, I know you're probably thinking again, oh, you know, you can just feel the crap coming off. You're probably saying just use regular water. Again, using some kind of detergent or whatever really helps break down all the salt and everything else, the road grime that is on your window. Don't forget to do your wiper blades themselves, because that also holds tons and tons of crap on your windows, and you don't want to really scratch up any kind of window, whether it's your windshield or here, obviously it's my back window. Don't be afraid to go over the windows a couple times, because you just want to make sure that you broke down everything that's on the window. Me, I know when my window's clean because I keep these pretty smooth. I'm not one of those guys that likes to have dirty windows. That's why it was paining me to keep my windows dirty just for this video. But I also like clay bar and all that stuff. Again, you know, I do detailing, so my windows are relatively smooth as is. Again, this is just based on everyday items that you have at home. I'm not expecting you to, you know, clay bar your windows at all. That's not what this tutorial is all about. All right, so now that we have the window washed, we're just gonna use a regular hot water, warm water, extra warm hot water to rinse this off. You get all the soap suds off of your back window. You want to make sure it is nice and clean. Again, please do not forget your wipers. If you have them on your back windshield, obviously you have them on your front windshield, because you don't want this stuff scratching your glass. Hey, this would also be a great time if you have a backup camera. Just give it a little polish right there, right there. Oh yeah. And now you'll be able to see, duh. All right, so now that your window is clean, just take another rag if you happen to have one, and just go over it. Dry it off a little bit. Make sure that you get any last remnants. And if you're in a cold environment like I am in my garage, drying windows seems to take forever. I don't know why. Science, I know why. It's because it's cold in here and water doesn't evaporate like how it does in the heat. So now you're looking at your window, you're like, wow, that's kind of nice. Yeah, it really is. But if you've ever used like Dawn dish soap or anything like that, or you've just had crap on your windshield, you know sometimes there can be streaks that are left behind. So you can do one of 2 things, and I'm going to show you that coming up next, now that it's dry-ish. All right, so at this point, you could do one of 2 things. One, you can use your regular glass cleaner just to finally get the last remaining bits off of your windows, take out any streaks, that kind of thing. Me personally, I do a 50-50 blend of rubbing alcohol and water. I just feel that it does a much better job. Also, I have never, ever had streaks on any kind of my windows when I use this. So you can do one of 2 things. You can either just spray it on like this if you want, or you could spray it on the towel and then go over your window like that. And let me tell you, I think this just works better. Also, like if you happen to have like anything super gross on your window, I don't know why, I think it's like the rubbing alcohol just really breaks everything down so much better. And it just makes things so much cleaner. Not a single streak in sight. Go back over it. And look at that, a perfectly clean window, especially for those who live where it is winter and you have tons of salt everywhere. I think this is a great way to clean your windows. Only took a couple of minutes, and you can do this with all of your windows, obviously windshield or back windshield, passenger, driver windows, back windows, these weird side decorative windows, because nobody sits back here. Who sits in the back? You're not even allowed to sit in the back of the trunk anymore. It's illegal, right? I think. This is a great way to get your windows clean, spotless as you can tell, and now you can see right out the window. Perfect. And if you live in the winter areas, keep up with this, keep the salt down, and maybe at some point we're gonna go over the paint too, because I know some of you people out there are probably like, this is killing me. You have a clean window and a dirty car? That video's for another time. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. Any other quick tip videos that you would like me to make having to do with your car, maybe in the winter, maybe in the summer, whatever it is, let me know. And with that being said, you guys have a great day, stay awesome, and I'll see you here next time.